Sultan Muhammad Fateh Mehmed. The second was born on the 30th of March, 1432. He was born in Edirne, the capital of the Ottoman Empire at that time. When Muhammad Fateh became Sultan, first time he became Sultan very young. Around 12 years old, the Ottoman Empire was unstable. Enemies saw him as weak and inexperienced. The first major conflict he faced, the Janissary Revolt, not a glorious war, but a dangerous one. Instead of fighting an external enemy first, his own army rebelled. What happened? The Janissaries' elite Ottoman soldiers were unhappy. They believed a child could not rule the empire. They revolted in Edirne, creating chaos. Government officials lost control. This was extremely dangerous. If the revolt continued, the empire could collapse. Muhammad Fateh could not control the situation. Senior officials forced him to step down, his father Murad to return to the throne. This was a humiliating defeat, not on a battlefield, but in leadership. This was his first loss as a sultan. Why this moment is important? He learned that power without authority is useless. He realized an army must respect its leader. He understood that knowledge and strength must go together. This failure prepared him for the man he later became. If you want high retention, this moment should be shown as the fall before the rise, the defeat before the legend, the reason he returned stronger, smarter, and ruthless when needed. When he became Sultan the second time, 1451, his father, Murad II, died in 1451, Muhammad. Fateh was 19 years old this time. No one saw him as a child. He returned with knowledge, discipline, and a clear goal. His first priority was control. First thing he did, secure his power. He silenced internal threats, took firm control over the Janissaries, replaced doubtful officials with loyal ones, made it clear the empire now had one ruler, no weakness, no hesitation. First War of Sultan Muhammad Fateh against the Karamanids, 1451 to 1452, when Muhammad Fateh became Sultan again in 1451. Europe expected him to attack them, but he did something unexpected. He turned inward first. Who were the Karamanids? A powerful Turkish Muslim tribe in Anatolia, longtime enemies of the Ottomans. Always rebelled when a new sultan came to power, supported by Ottoman enemies. Behind the scenes, they saw Muhammad Fateh as young, inexperienced, easy to challenge. They were wrong. Why this war happened? The Karamanids broke treaties. They attacked Ottoman lands. They wanted to test the new sultan. Muhammad Fateh knew, I cannot conquer Constantinople with enemies behind me. So before fighting the world, he decided to secure his back. Muhammad Fateh handled this war. This was not a reckless battle. It was controlled and calculated. He marched quickly into Karaman territory, showed overwhelming force, avoided long, unnecessary fighting, forced the Karaman ruler to surrender and accept Ottoman authority. No drama, no delay, just dominance. The result? Karamanids were defeated and forced into peace. Eastern Anatolia became stable. Muhammad Fateh proved he was not a weak ruler. His authority was established across the empire. Why this war was critical? This war secured the Ottoman heartland, removed internal threats, allowed him to focus fully on Constantinople without defeating the Karamanids first. The conquest of Constantinople may never have happened. Before conquering the greatest city on earth, Muhammad Fateh first conquered rebellion. Continue in next part.